This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. And the Cyclones will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, you know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they hand it off to the back. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
I love the aggressive approach here by the play caller. First drive of the game, why not? Vertical passing game is on fire, picking up big gains.
It's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Pass caught. Can he get in? Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Man, Chris, we're just getting settled into this game, and already big plays.
The Cyclones will line up now. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this this defense to get this stop near the goal line. On second and goal, they'll give him another chance. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Cyclones.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. They're going to the air on the first play. Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? He's back to throw again on second and 10. He's going to take off here. Breaks loose at the 40. Quarterback in the clear. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
What a run by the quarterback. And, Chris, I look at this, and I think the defense just took their eyes off the quarterback. When he took off to go, he had plenty of room, and with that kind of speed, what a huge gain. The defense has got to make the adjustment, keep their eyes, and respect the quarterback and his ability to scramble.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Okay, it's third down after that run. QB keeper all the way. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Bama.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage, but a bad decision to bring it out. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. They scored a touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors. He's in the clear. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. And the Cyclones looking to run some tempo here.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The Cyclones keep the football on the move. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Has the first down and more. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
Here comes a handoff. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Now, fourth down.
Okay, ready? Well, Kirk, Iowa State has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. Alabama needing this fourth down conversion. Looking to throw here. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. Receivers are bunched together. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
It's hard running there through a tackle. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Returner tackled right there. That's when they start the drive. The Iowa State offense takes the field now. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
The offense really clicking here. Blitz and a quick sack.
I love to see defenses be aggressive. They dial up the heat on this play, brought the linebacker on the blitz, and they get to the quarterback.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They make the stop, but it's a big play with a 31.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. It's positive yards.
And the Cyclones are moving quickly down the field. Toss play to the outside. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. Catch made down inside the 10.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Running for the end zone, wanting it right up the gut. And the defense brings him down.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here and maybe hold them to 3 points.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Cyclones.
Boy, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver on this post pattern, a thing of beauty. Great throw by the quarterback coming off that back foot, and the receiver could not have run a better route.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7.
That makes the score Iowa State 21.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Set to kick it off.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Tough to show for the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Alabama.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Pass caught on a comeback route. They get him to the ground, but it's 1st down now at the 28. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now.
6-9-1, Gators far.
He keeps it on a design run. Breaks an open space. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half. Leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. You're talking about seizing some momentum.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Caught by the receiver. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Cyclones come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. Back-to-back deep shots. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking right. This one caught. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. Offense tops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket, launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Iowa State.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
They tack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14.
That makes the score Iowa State 28, Alabama.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Look out, room to run here. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. Looks left and finds his target there. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Cyclones will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Breaks loose at the 45. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. So the offense comes up now in first down thanks to that costly penalty. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Cyclones.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
With the PAT, it's a 3-touchdown lead, 35-14.
That makes the score Iowa State 35, Alabama 14.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Extending the play now. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and first down.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. And the wideout goes in motion. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You could really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
Looking to scramble. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Caught behind the line. It's Thorne. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
42 Spider. 4 belly stunner.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Makes the catch downfield. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Man, looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team was out there and booted away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 49. First down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, Iowa State. This passing game is on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here comes the point after attempt. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. It's a squib kick. Oh, it's a fumble. Who's going to come up with it?
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
The offense with poor field position, backed up inside their own 10. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion.
But I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Hit as he released it, and it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline. Nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
They've converted one of their two fourth down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a third attempt right here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
691, Gator Spar.
He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up. Gonna run it. It's Thorne. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Well, Kirk, Iowa State has the lead here. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. And here's the handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
Offense facing fourth down.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? He makes the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. They'll run it here. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
3rd and short now on the 13th play of this drive. Can he make it to the marker? And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
On the flag.
Now, they run the football here. I thought he might have enough room to be able to extend and get across that 1st down mark, but he's going to be a couple yards short. Good job by the defense at having awareness of space there and knew exactly what they needed to do to bring him down.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trap him back there. A 4th down stop and a sack, no less.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Working clock with the ground game. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And there's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up 1st down at the 15. Well, barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
Chris, is a great game and a fun way to start the season.
End zone ahead. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Cyclones.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Oh, that one's picked off.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the two-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Set to kick this one away.
Bringing it out, it's Henderson. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone.
First and 5 will take over. First and 10.
So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. They're going to run it. Powering through. First down and more. He's still running. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. That's a design quarterback keeper. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
And he's brought down what's going to be the final play of this game, and the defense can start to celebrate. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.